Hello! Man, I had several questions about this thing. Looking at the pedals and some tones and kind of a run through. And we may just continue to kind of explore this stuff as we go, getting sounds, and that's such a big part of it all. So as we do this, we'll just kind of walk through some sounds. I was using the thin line Tele on the last couple videos, and what we were going to do is I think the first day I had it out, I had like my Princeton in the room with me, and it was just an iPhone video, and that's fine. I like hearing that stuff from other people, so that's fine. And the next time I tried to run it through the matchless through on my recording rig here, which someone else had asked about, just kind of like the whole recording rig process and gear. So if you'd like to see that kind of thing, if that's like a priority, I could maybe get to that next. Maybe mention that below, and I'll if multiple people are interested in that kind of thing, it'd be fun to show you kind of how I'm getting some of those sounds. It's really a pretty simple setup, but it's effective. So today, what I was going to do with the Tele is do it through the matchless again, but this time I was going to actually do kind of a pedalboard shot and show you kind of some real usable, kind of practical sounds that I get on a nightly basis touring. It's my kind of my go-to 3 or 4 sounds that I use all the time. And so yeah, I was just gonna do a quick tight shot on the pedal board, and so you won't see me playing, you'll just see the pedals. So if you're into gear and pedals and nerdy about that stuff like I am, I love that stuff, then this is a video for you. So yeah, please let me know what you think below. We'll talk about it. I'm happy to I love responding on there. Yeah, so here's a quick look at all the tones and all the sounds with my thin line Tele through the pedal board straight into my matchless. You'll hear on the video, you'll hear a 57 SM57 like microphone on the cab, and that's kind of the main sound as I'm playing. And then you'll hear a little bit of room mic from my vocal talkback mic. So you hear like a little blend of both, but mostly you'll be hearing the 57 on there. So I'm still trying to figure out the right blend there, because if it's just the 57, sometimes it feels a little dry, and if it's just the room mic, you don't always get to hear the nuances of the sound. So no more talking. Here are some Tele tones through the pedal board. Okay, so some pedals. Now this could get tricky. We'll see how well we do here. Point my mic back towards me. All right, maybe you can hear me. So yeah, the thin line into the amp. Only thing on is tuner. A little bit of verb. That's kind of how I set that thing a lot. Maybe a little less top end. I don't like too much top end on the verb. Specific to the part, I guess. Right? So there's that. The tube screamer is still kind of something I just throw in here and there. It gives me a little bit of like, kind of gives me, let me get down on the floor here. Kind of gives me some mid-range, which I like. And so you can kind of hear that. There's that. This I use for just kind of like a little bit of... just a little extra. Which is nice if you want a line that's not real dirty. Or if you just want big chords or something, but you don't want that mid-range thing. I use this a lot for dumping the bass for like a Les Paul or something. Thin out, or maybe I got like a little rhythm part that I gotta play that's like real. I might crank the treble. This is an extreme EQ here, but I could get like a nice. to play something kind of like that. Full drive. With the boost. Just kind of going all over the place here. Let's see. Let's see, what would that sound like? Just a amp. This is great for just I don't know, there's some basic effects here. This thing is all over the place. It's, let's see. Here's like an analog sound. I use that for, at the beginning of this video. And then, man, I use this thing a ton, especially in these videos. This is great for like a lead tone, like a quick, like a single note thing. If you wanted to like stack, maybe like stack two sounds, and you could get like a. Nice, it's kind of a cool, like lead tone if you just don't want a lot of repeats. But it also does the swell thing really great. I'll stack two delays, put on a bunch of verb, maybe a pog or something. Swelling with my hand. Alright, hand down on my hands and knees here. Okay, so there's just some fun pedalboard stuff. A few of you guys had asked about some sounds for pedalboard stuff. Just this guy into those pedals into the matchless. maybe that'll help you see how some of this is working. All right, cool. Okay, I hope that was helpful. I love, digging through that stuff and seeing what guys are using. I'm always asking my friends what they're using. Like, hey, what's the overdrive pedal? Are you stacking that with this? Do you put this before that? I mean, there's some things on my pedal board that I change from time to time, but this is kind of my basic setup that I use for touring. And in the studio, maybe I'll use a compressor or tremolo pedal or try a different boost or distortion or something. But this is kind of my meat and potatoes of what I'm using live, and hopefully that's helpful to you guys. That is just one guitar. It does sound different with the Les Paul. It sounds different with the Fano or my Collings or Gretsch or, Anyway, so that's just some sounds from the Tele. That's kind of like if I had to pick a guitar and just go play, that definitely would be one of the ones I would choose. And once again, just want to say thank you for watching. It really is cool getting to know you guys this way and seeing some similar faces and names pop up from time to time. That's awesome. I'm encouraged by that. Anytime I see multiple comments from the same person over the course of videos, that lets me know, like, oh, cool, you're still with me and I didn't scare you off, or hopefully this content is helping people, and that's what I want. I want this to be a way to serve you guys, and hopefully this is something that can help you. I know I could use the help, and definitely when I was first starting. So some of this, if you're further down the road, some of this may seem elementary, but I'm just trying to kind of, continue to teach and walk through this stuff. So please comment below and let me know what you'd like to see. And for those of you that have subscribed and liked the videos and also, that's really helpful. I love that. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. But yeah, more than anything, I'm just happy that you're able to, talk back and forth with me about this kind of stuff, and let's get further down the road and some tones and parts and guitar. I love all this. This is really fun for me. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you soon.